Okay. So let me try and see whether if I try to over by putting 50,000 here and I click submit, overpayment not allowed. Okay. So that's from the server side. So what I'm saying is on this page, you need to put in focus that amount. Anytime you are coming to this page, just grab this amount. I mean, grab the difference between these two amounts. You understand? The system will not allow you to break down more than this amount, but uh, it is good to let the person know how much further it needs to break down. You understand? Huh? Hello?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I understand.
So let me just do the final breakdown. So don't forget to you need to go back to that page. Sorry. Okay. So it's completely broken down. Then upload regulatory requirements. Okay, let me test something now. If I try to submit, there are pending upload requirements. Okay. So upload requirements. Now, this is the other part I'm saying that you need to put in this sprint. The same thing you did for that Naira stuff, where you have, do you want to use existing or not? We need a place too where we can register frequently used uploads that the agent is going to store. So well, the last time me and you were talking, I was trying to explain to you that I don't know. I think I said it in the other this thing, but you said I didn't say it. Huh?
Yeah, the one to store upload locally somewhere.
Yes, yes, to store upload through the phone. Though it's not locally on their system there, but it's going to be on the server because
Yes,
I I I I, I think I have. Let me see the endpoint. Anywhere you see
in previous.
create. Let me see. Is the endpoint not here? It's trading. Create Naira payment register. Create trade requirement upload. Is it not this one? No, it's not this one. Is where did I put it? Wait, maybe this thing is not the latest. Opened it down since. See, this is what gets the upload register by agent. Eh, see it here. This is the endpoint to create it. Normally, create trade requirement, upload register. Wow. No, 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 no. Wait, let me see this one. I know this is the when you create it, this is the one that fetches it. This is the one that fetches it. But the one that creates it, trade requirement upload register, supposed to have been this one. So create trade upload requirement register. Create trade upload requirement register. Create trade. Okay. Okay, see it here. No. Create trade upload. No, this one is different. I think this is the one. This is the one you already. This is the one you use to do the upload for the trade. Am I correct? Is it not the one that you used for the trade upload? This particular one.
Not exactly.
You
No.
sure is the one now? Because I can see that I'm collecting the agent, the requirement ID, the trade. Oh, okay, 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 okay. This is the one when you want to tell me to use the existing, use the one that you have instead of using uh, the one that will be uploaded from the phone through the camera. And this is what you will call when you tell me that this agent is saying that for this requirement and for this trade, you should go and use the register one that has this ID. So this is the one to tell me to do the to use it. But the one to create it, when you are creating it, is the one I'm actually looking for. Create trade upload requirement register. See it here. It just asks for agent, the description of what you want to store. That's the agent, and I mean the agent describing it. Then this is the image in base 64. So this is the one that you are going to use to create the upload register. Then this is the one you will use to fetch it on behalf of the agent. You just put the agent and you fetch it. It becomes with the ID and description. And by the time you want to get the image, this is the endpoint to get the image from the register. It will just return the base 64 string. So I think they are even close to each other. This is what you use to create the register. When you create the register, this is what you use to fetch the image if you have to display it, passing in the ID of the register. Then this is the one you use to list the register for the agent, right? So these are the three. Then when you now want to tell me that you have to design the interface in such a way that when you want to tell me that use that image, this is what you are going to call. You just give me the agent ID, the particular requirement, the trade ID, and the pointer to the register that was selected. So this part is actually very crucial too, and I actually intended it to be in this print. But I don't know why. Maybe if I look at the other video, maybe I must have omitted it or so, you know. Because my own, what I actually wanted us to do in this sprint was to complete everything that has to do with trading, so that we now move to the next sprint. You understand? So that is that. But let me try and complete this phone on now. So ordinarily, um, I think there should be a diversion from here for your own convenience. It's either you upload from the phone or you upload from the register. Abi, is it not better to do the diversion from here? Or you feel that it is still you can still go into this screen and do the diversion?
Anyone?
Okay. So let me see. Why is it taking long? Okay, you did the same thing. So this same page too, please, you need to go back to all those pages. You need to come back here. Okay.
Like I wanted to go into this particular endpoint.
You said,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. What did you say is wrong with this one?
This particular endpoint you running for error.
It's throwing 404 error.
Yeah,
Ah,
try it out.
let me see. This is the one that is supposed to display the image. Where is it? Oh? What is that endpoint again? Okay, I think it's this one. It's this one.
I think
It's this one.
the end.
I think probably you have the wrong one. This is the one you're supposed to use. Is it this one you used? You pass in the ID that came with the, there's an ID because normally, wait, let me see. Um, if I tell it to fetch, where is it? Get trade upload register. No, I want to get the one that brings the list. This one, upload requirement. This is the one that forms this list here. So the trade ID, mm-mm. Why is it showing only one? Wait, okay. Okay, so you didn't submit any trade throughout. You deleted it. Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you again. No. Hello? Are you still there? Hmm.
And yet,
Yeah, it's like your internet disappeared.
I can
So we are just talking about this view.
you.
Yes, and you were saying that I think you have used the wrong endpoint. The reason why
Let
I'm
me
saying
come
so
back.
is that look at this thing now. Now, normally, this is the endpoint that brings the list, right? This is that list on my phone now. Is it? I think this is the endpoint you use for the list now. I mean,
Yes, yes,
now this is the ID of the upload register. So ordinarily, this is the endpoint you are supposed to use to query for that. See it here. So if I come here now and put 3 and I execute it, this is the base 64 string. So I think you are maybe probably you are using the format of the one that we did for registration upload. So I'm sure it's not this one you are calling.
okay, yeah.
Abi?
Wait, is guest image content trading slash guest image content slash upload type?
And the upload ID is the ID from this guy here.
From where is the upload ID from where?
It's from this wait, I'm coming. You know, this is the one you use to call to build this list.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that once you get that list, in that list I returned an ID. One of the items I returned there is an ID. It is this ID you are going to pass to this call to get the content. This get image content upload ID. You understand? Hello?
Yeah. I'm trying to correct it.
Okay. You know, I actually wanted us to for you to just do at least one walkthrough with me on this thing, on this work. I just wanted to see maybe from the beginning to the end of just one of the whatever. Mm.
Okay.
Mm. It's important so that I can understand the way you work. You know, it's going to really help me to always anytime we are working together like this, I will be able to quickly know your mindset and identify areas that I feel you need more clarification. So I think that is the thing. So you can see that there's no error in that place. I think it's because you are just using the wrong stuff. And don't forget those things, like I said, anytime we finish from anywhere, let it come back to this page instead. So we have the payment requests, view payment requests, working. There are two of them, the delete button, um, status. So let me try and submit now. The trade is no more valid because it was not booked today. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. That is from so you cannot book a trade the following day that you've left on the system. So this behavior is very, very correct. Okay, so let me go ahead and delete it and see the footprint of the delete. Now I expect it to. I was so sure. I was trying to ask you a question that your own trade, you also deleted it, have you? The one you use for testing.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay, that was the last part. Because I know that there was two. Me, I had one and I was seeing your own until now when I now didn't see it again. Okay, so I expect it to delete this one. The agent transaction upload register. What? Okay, no, this is the this is where you'll be storing all those upload when they are registered for local use. So this one should go. This one should go. Then the required payment request. Okay. Then so this one too should go. Okay, so let me delete it now. Track all these items. Okay, so let's start from here. Payment register gone. Transaction uploads gone. Transaction itself gone. Then images in S3. Yeah. Okay. Think now. Uh, have you done these messages?
Which one?
The messages, like for example, now let me just quickly do a trade. Oh, I don't have this thing. You know, I was telling you about this endpoint. I've not done the module to do approval, but I showed you this endpoint that for every trade there can be correspondence. For example, now when you submit it, if the administrator is saying that you didn't upload a particular document, it can return it to you, and that return statement will generate a correspondence. So I told you about this endpoint that you need to put it in the context of a trade where it will return a subject and a message and the time sent. That I was saying you need to do something like a blog where if it is the admin that sent the message, it will be on one side. Then if it is you that is corresponding, so there's even supposed to be a place where you are supposed to be able to send a message on behalf of a trade to the admin. There's this endpoint. This one at least I'm sure I told you about this one, and I think that's the reason why you added that messaging stuff. So if you are the one that is sending a message on behalf of a trade, there's a create trade correspondence. See it here, where you give the agent ID, the trade ID, the subject, and the message. This is the agent's way of sending a message on behalf of a trade, while this one is the way of fetching it. Uh, Where is it again? Correspondence. See it. This is the one that fetches the specific for a trade, the messages specific for a trade. While this one is another place where you will now put global message, because that same table, I'm also using it to send a generic message to the agent. The admin can just decide to send a message to the agent. It will come to this thing. So if this one is on behalf of a trade, then this one is a place where you can see all the messages, whether it is for a trade or whether it was a global message that was sent by the admin, irrespective of a trade. So you need to include these two items. Space for it. You understand?
Okay. So that message is read.
What?
That's the one that
Yes, I didn't hear that part well. You said
I said the messages tab that I put in the homepage.
is for what? Is for which one?
Yeah, I'm asking, is that's the one that is going to contain
Yeah,
the
this one.
global one?
Yes, this one. That one is a good candidate for the global one. That is here. But the other one should be in the context of a trade. You should have somewhere along those buttons um, where you can see messages relating to a trade. So this one is a candidate for this place. And also, the fact is, apart from just um, viewing the message, you need to also put a place where they can add, set up, send messages as an agent, whether they are in the context of a trade or whether they are just sending a generic message. You understand? Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's like your network is fluctuating also.
Yes. I said I can hear you.
Okay. So I think for this sprint, if you can just, do those things that I just said now, I think we are okay for this particular sprint. So I don't know. Is this something that you can quickly finish today?
Okay, I will start working.
Eh?
I will start working on it.
O-
Hopefully.
Okay. When can I see? I don't know. I don't mind just seeing a walkthrough when you are just doing one of these things.
Like what kind of work?
No, a sincere. What I'm saying, I would just want to see how you are doing the coding. Then I will just um, ask some. No, not really. I just wanted to see your workflow. That's just what I wanted to see. But um, maybe for the purpose of speed, I don't know. Maybe I will just leave this one again till another time. Since we are going to be working together, like I said, I need to understand the way you work, right? uh And the only way I can understand it is not only by just seeing codes that you have finished. You understand? There's what we call, peer programming now.
Yes.
That's just what I'm trying to go along with you, so that once I understand that this is how you go along your own line of development, it will be very easy for me to know and articulate what I want you to do in a way that it will make more sense. I will be able to speak to you in your own terms. So, but let me just these things I've said now, let me just leave it for the next sprint, so that you can just quickly work on this one. Then I'm suggesting, do we meet later on today again?
If I'm able to finish what's left,
I
then
trust you
maybe we
now. It's like I know you are capable. From what I have seen, you are really, I think you're really very good in this thing. You know. So don't hold
Right.
back. Don't hold back. Oh, just sharp,
Yes.
sharp. You understand?
No problem.
Mm. So
Whenever I,
meanwhile, eh?
yeah, whenever I finish, I'll let you know. Please.
Okay, I'll be waiting, Sha, for because like me you can see that me too. I'm trying to. That's I'm seriously working on the admin end.
Yeah.
Yes, and the one of the issues, it's not an issue, Sha, that I'm having with this application is that the two technologies I'm using, I've not used them before. So it's a little bit
Oh,
slow for me. Yeah, this one is a Blazor from .NET
oh,
Angle. I've not used Blazor before, so this is my first project of using it. You know,
oh,
so I'm just trying to manage, learn as I'm moving along. You know, so this is supposed to be the customer angle. Okay, so let me leave you so that you can go and do it. Meanwhile, the money I was supposed to give you yesterday, I'll give it to you. I'll transfer it to you later because I
no,
know they were supposed to give you the 100K yesterday. So I'll do it later then.
no problem.
Mm. So let's say maybe I will call on you again, maybe by around 5, 6. Would that be okay?
That will be fine.
All right. So I should this video.
Yeah, yeah, this video very important. Let me do.
What happened? Shit! Don't tell me. Oh. Okay.
Okay, minimize it.
No. So let me stop sharing.